already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Did y'all see the fireball this morning? I gotta share this with you because I swear this was me yesterday making fajita quesadillas. I was burning the damn place down. Let's see. Where are you, giant fireball, fire and heat? Yes, this is probably it. Let's see. No, that wasn't it. Let's see. Where are you? I don't know. It's in there somewhere, by God. It's in there somewhere. I can't find it. I don't know where my shit is. But it's in there somewhere. And yeah, that was like, let's see. We got Mexican Iron Man crying in his tortilla truck. Well, there's no. We've got so many fire. We've got so much shit we set on fire around here. I don't know where half of it is. No, can't find it. But yeah, the whole fireball thing and smoke, and yeah, smoke was just pouring out of the windows everywhere. It was absolutely positively insane. And yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rambling Canuck. Good morning, sir. I popped by the video you posted today, and left a comment and a like, brother. I'm right there with you. Thank you for letting me be a part of that. Pat asked, good morning. The Fireball scene from Revenge of the Nerds would be a cool school. Yes! Fireball. Yes. The Omega Moos. God help us. The Lambdas and the Omega Moos. Pat asks, Snort of Bubis Cuber. Good morning. Mark the infinitely tired, the Bash brother from the South is here. Chris Persia. Good morning. Yeah, that looks like me after I eat a Taco Bell. Yes, Chris Persia. Absolutely. Bash brother from the North is here. Purple Valkyrie, the vivacious Purple Valkyrie is here. Arwen Avalon. Good morning, Lady Arwen. Speaker for the Dead. Good morning, Brian. How are you, Zeropium? How you doing, brother? What a great show yesterday. Leia. Good morning, Leia Rose. Gun Bunny. Hello, Gun Bunny. Keely Chow. Roll Tide, Keely. Roll Tide. Dean Krantz. Good morning. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, everyone. Daryl the Derelict. Good morning, brother. I hope you all are having an absolutely great start to your week. Adega Outlaw, my brother from another mother. How are you doing? The Doctor of Disaster and Destruction is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Snort of Poopus Cuber. Hello. How are you doing, brother? Hello. Wendology. Good morning, Wendology. Badass. How are you doing, brother? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. You know, I heard this rumor that Disney is going to lose the rights to certain Marvel characters. And that's something. And then I heard that they were in a lawsuit against the caretakers of the creators of these characters. And everybody's like, oh, well, it's Disney. They don't have anything to worry about. Nothing's going to happen because it's Disney, right? There's no way, after spending all that time and all that money, there's no way any court in the land would return the rights to the original creators, even if those creators have passed away. And you are talking about the sons, grandsons, granddaughters, whatever, of the creators. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I saw this, and it put one hell of a smile on my face. No, I'm not talking about Grimlock in a chef's uniform up here with a little tray of drinks. He's cute. Oh, so cute. No, I am talking about Friday the 13th screenwriter secures victory in copyright termination case, definitively wins back series rights and ownership. What in the hell is this? A little over 3 years since the U.S. District Court ruled in favor of Victor Miller and declared that the Friday the 13th, 1980 screenwriter was the legal rights holder and owner to the series. A second judgment recently handed down by U.S. Court of Appeals has solidified his claim to the iconic horror icon. He fought against the corporation, and he won. The legal battle surrounding Jason and his bloody exploits began in 2016 when, similar to recent moves made by various comic book creators against Marvel, Miller issued a copyright termination notice to longtime franchise producer and director of the original film, Sean S. Cunningham. In turn, Cunningham countersued Miller, claiming that Miller was under a work-for-hire contract at the time, and thus they should retain the rights to his creation. Ultimately, in 2018, a judge ruled the case in favor of Miller, finding that he was actually employed as an independent contractor, and thus the studio had no claim over his creation, at least in the United States. Refusing to back down, Cunningham and the studio escalated the issue to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, hoping that they would win out in the appellate stage of the proceedings. However, it now appears that Miller has once again emerged victorious, according to documents obtained by The Hollywood Reporter's Eric Gardner. Though the studio attempted to argue that Miller's membership in the Writers Guild of America, East Incorporation, WGA, as well as his participation in the producers' collective bargaining agreement with the WGA in the same period classified him as an employee, the court strongly rejected their arguments. We reject that argument and conclude that Miller was an independent contractor when he wrote the screenplay and is therefore entitled to authorship rights, wrote Circuit Judge Susan Carney. Accordingly, the notice of termination that he gave under the Section 203 is effective as to now defunct production company Manny Incorporated, through whom Miller was involved with the first film and its successors. In conclusion to her judgment, Judge Carney asserted, "We therefore affirm the district court's order granting summary judgment to Miller." Though this ruling marks a major victory for Miller, he's not quite out of the woods surrounding Camp Crystal Lake quite yet. As noted by Gardner, Cunningham could still request a rehearing of the case by the Second Circuit before a fuller panel, and failing that, even potentially escalate it to the Supreme Court. Furthermore, Cunningham still remains in non-exclusive foreign rights and the intellectual property born from the numerous sequels to Friday the 13th, which could lead both parties to come to some sort of mutual beneficial agreement, meaning this some bitch is going to get paid. He's going to get paid because he created the slasher horror icon. What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What does that tell you? I'm already seeing victory for the common man. Purple Valkyrie, more of this needs to happen. That is the key phrase, at least in the United States. May Disney lose that which they have misused. Speaker for the dead. Thank you, brother. Hopefully Steve Ditko's estate gets Spider-Man back. I honestly believe they are going to. Mark Dampingly tired. I honestly believe they are going to. Purple Valkyrie, Miller won the rights back, but it will be some time before we see Jason back on the big screen. This is a step in the right direction. My prediction for George Lucas getting his baby back could happen. Well, he sold it. He straight up sold it to Disney. I don't know. It could happen, maybe. I don't know. I see my family making money off my IPs. Absolutely, Adega. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'll believe it when I see it. James Cameron didn't do so hot when he bought back the Terminator franchise. No, he didn't. Soul Assassin, good morning. Good morning, Soul Assassin. I want that Grimlock. So do I. Chef Grimlock. Absolutely. The son of the creator, Sadsack, won all the old artwork and original drawings. The corporation won the Sadsack IP name and likeness. If you love Harvey Comics or Sadsack, buy Backer's son, not the Raiders. What does this tell you? To me, this tells me there is a fighting chance that these creators are going to get their stuff back. This is Iron Man. This is everything. This is Iron Man. This is Spider-Man. This is what Disney is going to have to deal with. And while all this is going on, you're not going to see it in the theater. You're not going to see it in a movie. While all this is going on, they basically put the kibosh on everything. They will put the kibosh on everything and put it on hold. No more making a movie. Imagine putting Spider-Man movies on hold. That'll kill that for Sony. Spider-Man can't be in Disney movies. Spider-Man can't be in the MCU. No more Iron Man. No more Cap. Sorry. Not gonna happen. I guess it all depends on what studio they deal with and what they can and cannot do in said film project. Because, see, Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man. Okay, Marvel owns the comic book rights. And Marvel's making money. Marvel and Sony both are making money off of toys and backpacks and all that shit. But at the end of the day, Sony's the one making money off the movies. If they put a stop to all that, isn't the Disco estate also suing for the right to Doctor Strange? How will that affect Marvel Disney? They are. That means if the lawsuit goes active, and they are actively in a lawsuit, they can't use them. It'll put it on hold. They can't use them. Now, Disney might find some way around that and do it anyway, but they shouldn't be able to use them. They should not be able to use them. At least that is my understanding of this. That while this is going on, it's all on hold. It puts the kibosh on it. Mexican Iron Man with the $9.99 super chat. What does this mean for potential lawsuit of Mexican Iron Man universe and rights to the character of Brown Lantern? I'm filing a lawsuit as work for Tortilla Plantation higher rights. Sorry, Mark. I don't know. Because Mark and I are co-creators, we outvote you. So you're only 1/3 of the pie, Mexican Iron Man. Because the three of us created Brown Lantern together. I guess you're shit out of luck, brother, on that one. And thank you so very much for that $9.99 super chat. You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright, and we're going to burn some tacos and villagers this morning. Skol! Burning it down Monday through Friday. Thank you so very much. Yes. Yeah, we own we each own 1/3 of the rights. So yeah, you're shit out of luck, brother. Oh, Logie and Mark, Southern Justice. Yes. There used to be a band named Southern Justice. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, good morning, Keely Chow. Good morning, guys. So Friday the 13th shows us that not all Disney's got some sweating to do, and that's not all. That's not all. Apparently, let's see how you say this. IATSE, the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, are also moving against Disney because they feel like, hey, you know what? And not just Disney, but the film industry as a whole, because they feel that they have been stepped on and they are tired of being stepped on. 98.68% voted yes to do a strike, the first in 128 years. 128 years. They voted 98.68% yes. And that was with 90% of their turnout to strike in the industry. Now, these are the guys that design clothing. They build sets. They frame images. They record dialogue. They edit scenes. They animate characters. They create weather. They do everything possible to bring a story to life. And of its 60,000 members, they overwhelmingly voted yes to strike. Why? Matthew Loeb, the president of IATSE, said the members have spoken loud and clear. This vote is about the quality of life as well as the health and safety of those who work in the film and television industry. Our people have basic human needs like time for meal breaks, adequate sleep, and a weekend. They want to have a weekend. Can you imagine having to fight and having to strike just to get your weekend? For those at the bottom of the pay scale, they deserve nothing less than a living wage. He also said, I hope that the studios will see and understand the resolve of our members. The ball is in their court. If they want to avoid a strike, they will return to the bargaining table and make us a reasonable offer. Meal breaks. Weekends. He also said, we really have 4 points that are hanging out there and a few other issues that I think will be dealt with. But you're talking about meals and breaks during the day, rest period between shifts, and on the weekends. He wants his people to get a decent night's rest, not 4 or 5 hours and then back at it. A decent night's rest and a weekend. A living wage for the lowest paid people, and some appropriate adjustments to new media streaming based on its maturity, which means he wants his people to make a decent buck off of the work they do. The rest periods and the quality of life issues, including the meals and the breaks, are clearly getting a lot of momentum, but I would not diminish the importance of the other issues I've mentioned. They are all priorities. We deeply value our IATSE crew members and are committed to working with them to avoid shutting down the industry at such a pivotal time, particularly since the industry is still recovering from the economic fallout from the coup A deal can be made at the bargaining table, but it will require both parties working together in good faith with a willingness to compromise and to explore new resolutions to resolve the open issues. Well, it sounds like they've got their shit together and they know what they want. This all depends largely on the employers and what they're prepared to do to avoid this. They've made it about power, not reason. So my read is that if they see that the strike organization is passed, then maybe they will return to reason and the bargaining table. But if it's about power, that's a problem. I'm going to read that to you guys again. I want you to listen to this. It depends largely on the employers and what they're prepared to do to avoid it. They've made it about power. Hollywood has made it about power. Hollywood has made it about power, not reason. So my read is that if they see that the strike authorization is passed, then maybe they will return to reason in the bargaining table. But if it's about power, that's a problem. Good morning, Ords. How are you doing, brother? Hail, my brother. Good morning, Ords. Nearsighted Cyclops. Good morning. Bright as day. How are you doing, my brother? And Adega, burn it down. He also noted we're getting support from a lot of people. They recognize there are issues. There are a lot of people supporting us that might seem like a surprise. People who are in production, people who run productions and manage them, people who are able to produce within the confines of humane work rules. I suspect there's reasonable people in the AMPTP, and so there's hope. But others have made it all about power. We will approach the producers after the strike vote is returned and inform them of the results and see if they're ready to get back to the table, and then we'll decide about the timeline. Do you know what I see when I'm reading this? And thank you so much, Bounding in the Comics, for reporting about this. Thank you very much, guys. You know what I see when I see this? I see the people that really make these movies. I see the people that are responsible for bringing movies to the silver screen, stepping up and saying, we're not going to kneel to you punk ass bitches. We're not going to kneel to you nasty money grubbing fucks. We're going to stand up and we're going to take it in our own hands, and we're not going to give in to your bullshit. We're not going to give in to your crap, because we're not afraid and we're not going to kneel. Those are the people in Hollywood we need to support. Those are the people in Hollywood we need to back. Not the actors, not the actresses, not the directors, not the people pointing their fingers at us, calling us ists, obes, and Yahtzees, but the people actually making these movies, the people actually working hard behind the scenes. No more Hollyweird. No more Hollyweird. We do not kneel. We don't kneel to you, Hollyweird. We don't kneel to you, Alyssa Milano. We don't kneel to you, James Cameron. We don't kneel to any of you sorry ass sons of bitches that are sitting there saying, we need to be more like you and we need to do what you say. We need to wear what you tell us to wear. We need to say and repeat the things you say and repeat. We need to consume the things you tell us to. Kiss my fat white ass, Hollywood. I'm not doing it. And do you know why? Do you know why? Because you are ruining everything you touch. You completely ruined a film icon, the film icon of James Bond. You have ruined Star Trek. You have ruined Star Wars. You have ruined so many damn IPs, it makes my head spin. And not because you wanted diversity and inclusion. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's because you have no more creativity. It's gone. You burned it up. There's nothing there. All you want us to do is consume your bullshit. All you want us to do is repeat your talking points. We're not going to do it. You want us to follow your politics, and you want to lead the world in how you see things. That is over and that is done with. We are not complying, Hollywood. Trinoculus P with a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much, brother. And he says, we aren't workers, we're employees. We aren't middle class, we're middle income. We the people. Burn it damn down, Trinoculus P. And long live the fighters, brother. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
Dean Krantz, right there, ladies and gentlemen, right fucking there. And I'm going to paraphrase here, Dean. When that bitch in the comics industry said, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book, I took that to heart and began turning off those books, shows, movies. Talentless people get nothing. Talentless people. And now that same bitch is crying in her soup that she doesn't have any bread because her book didn't sell. She's got her soup, but she ain't got her bread to dip it because her fucking book didn't sell. Why aren't people buying my comic book? Bitch, you came out and said, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. And guess what? The majority of us, the ones that don't like your politics, didn't buy your damn book. You made it political. We didn't make it political. You all made it political. You all made it political. And yes, no more failing upwards for these talentless fucking hats who spit on us. No more. They want to point their fingers at us, the consumers, and say, you are horrible, filthy, dirty degenerates. Kiss my fat white ass then. I'm not buying your product. Oh, but why? Because I'm just a filthy consumer. You talentless hack. I'm just a filthy consumer. Arwen Avalon, yep, we just complied to what she asked. Boo frackin' who? No more. Ladies and gentlemen, no more. And yes, rambling, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Close your wallet and stop paying for this stuff. Close your wallet and stop paying. Stop giving them your hard-earned dollars. You all work for a living. They don't. They live in this fantasy world where they can get on Twitch and go out and sunbathe and make rent for a year. Stop paying them. Stop giving them money. They leak their own nudes so they can cry and whine and act like they're a victim so that you will give them money. We've talked about this before. They see victimhood as a way to make a dollar. They see their victimhood as a way to climb the ladder. They see their victimhood as a way to get them through life. And that needs to stop. That needs to stop today. Close your wallets, ladies and gentlemen. Stop paying them money so that they can survive on your dime, on your back, on your hard work. And I'm not just talking about the damn comic book people here. I'm talking about all of them. Everyone, anyone and everyone that would use victimhood to make a dime, stop paying them. Stop giving them money. These people aren't victims. These people aren't your friends. These people are whining and crying and acting like I won't make it unless you give me your money because I'm a loser. Fuck that. Fuck that. No more rabbit chicken deliveries for these assholes that destroyed my beloved comic book industry. The industry that gave a little brown kid a dream for the future to be the Mexican Iron Man. We do not kneel. Hail the fandom menace. Hail geeks and gamers. Hail Comicsgate. And a Dega Outlaw. My abject hatred reached its pinnacle when a movie producer was able to put a catering service in front of an actual open-air restaurant while it was closed for privileged virus rules. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember when a movie company had a giant party right outside a restaurant that was closed because of the coup? They had it in a parking lot. I'll tell you another tale. I can't tell you who told me this, but there was a movie production company. There was a movie being made. At the end of the movie, they had like a house party, right? And they filmed it, but they never used it. The reason why they had this big ass party was so that they could have a party after the film wrapped. And they filmed it, but they never used it. They never used any of the footage at the end of this movie because it was never in the movie. They wrote this scene specifically so that they could have a party without having to wear masks. We want to have a party. We don't want everybody to have to wear masks. We're filming in Cali. Rules are you've got to wear all the masks. You can't have this many people in a home all together at the same time. So they pulled out a camera and they filmed it just so they could do it. Just so they could bypass the rules. One rule for thee, another for me. These are the people that are pointing their fingers at you and calling you filth. These are the people that are pushing and pushing and pushing for you to get a jab if you haven't had one. Because they're right and you're wrong. These are the people that are telling you how to live your lives. These are the people that are telling you when to eat, what to eat, how to dress, how to think, how to act. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? I don't. That restaurateur complied with social distancing rules while the studio had crew and extras sitting next to each other, clearly breaking restrictions. Praise to you, Adega. I remember I was freaking livid and doubled down my efforts to help my restaurant and bar clients. That is why you were the hero of the common man, Mexican Iron. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go and do whatever you want. You can follow these talentless hacks. You can open your wallets. You can wear the clothes they tell you to wear. You can wear the sneakers with the vials of blood inside of them. You can do all these stupid fucking things they want you to do. You can follow them. You can be the mindless masses. You can stand up and you can say, fuck that. I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, the choice is up to you who you want to follow. The choice is up to you how you want to act. The choice is up to you what clothes you want to wear, whether you want to follow but with what they say, what they feel, what they think. You can be a part of the mindless masses, or you can stand up and say, fuck that. I'm not doing that. There are no sheep here. There are no sheep here. Dig out loud. They literally want you to bleed for them. Damajani makes a good point in comparing how people see anime as corrupt and evil, but this last episode of Lower Decks, stunning and brave. Ben, thank you. Dean Krantz, my brother, thank you. I come here for entertainment. YouTube is killing corporate media. Loki and other creators are destroying them, and they have no answer because they are creatively bankrupt. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so very much. It's up to you at the end of the day who you want to support, how you want to support them, whether or not you want to continue funneling money to Hollywood or not. It's all up to you. I can't tell you what you need to do with your money. I can't tell you what you need to do with your time. I can't tell you what you need to wear or how you need to have your hair every day. I can tell you that a revolution is coming. That Hollywood is in trouble. That people all over this world, not just this great nation, but all over the world, are standing up and saying, I am sick and tired of this bullshit, and I'm not doing what you want me to do anymore. From sea to shining sea, people are standing up and saying, no, I'm not doing this shit anymore. No, I'm not paying for this shit anymore. Step up to the plate or get the fuck out of the game. The entire Hollywood structure needs to be burned out so it can be replaced. Sit room. Broken Entertainment. Indie is sweeping through every form of entertainment as the means to produce drops in price and complexity, and people get tired of a company's crap. Day Bob. Old movies being re-released in theaters are becoming a pretty big thing. Why did I just go see Transformers? The 35th anniversary of Transformers. Why? Why? It's not because it's groundbreaking film. It's not because it's a groundbreaking film. It's not. I mean, you want to talk about some of the cheesiest music of all time. You've got the touch. Dare to believe you can survive. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Die, Autobots. Why? Why would I? Why? Because I love that movie. I love that movie. I have shared that movie with my kids, and they love it too. They see that. They see that love for that film, and they love it too. And it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling when you get to share that with somebody. Absolutely, Captain Spire. I've got the record from '86. I've got the vinyl record from '86. I love the soundtrack to that film. We want to be entertained. Each and every one of us out there want to be entertained. So by God, entertain us. Stop politicizing everything and saying this is what the people want. Because you know what? All your numbers, all your bullshit might be saying, oh, this new generation wants this, but guess what? They're not going to see your movie. They're not going to see your movie. We are. We're the ones who care. Or we did. Dean, that is an awesome idea, brother. You do that. We got your back, brother. I'll have you on the show. I'll shout you out. I'll spread the word. By all means, brother. By all means, do it. Let your voice be heard. Psychodorf9 with $5 super chat. Of course, we're supposed to follow. We're poor. That's how they equate it. Fuck that. Well, the next time they want $1, I'll just say, hey, you treat us like shit. I'm not giving you any money. I'm not giving you any money. I'm not giving you my time. Do you know when Disney killed the EU, I said there's got to be a reason for this. There has to be a reason for this. They have to know they just killed like 40 years of Star Wars. They just killed 40 years of Star Wars. Why would they do this? Why would they do something like that? You can't have greatness around you when all you're pumping out is mediocrity. Think about that. You can't have greatness. Do you know why Darth Vader isn't at Disney World? Do you know why? Because it would take away from Kylo, Disney's creation. Do you know why Han Solo and Luke aren't at the theme parks? Because it would take away from Rey and Finn. It's that simple. It's that simple. They don't want greatness around their lameness. Purple Valkyrie. They stood on the shoulders of giants. They stood on the shoulders of giants. They are willing to sacrifice the future on the altar of the immediate. And if I sounded like I slowed down, I did. Right now, my side is killing me. I don't know what's going on. But, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for standing up with each and every one of us. Thank you for not taking a knee. Orge, thank you, brother, for being here. Zero, Dega Outlaw, Broken Entertainment, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Punk Waddle, Purple Valkyrie, the vivacious Purple Valkyrie. Give her a hand. She had so much shit she had to deal with yesterday. Rambling Canuck, my brother from another mother. I stand with you always, my friend. Check out his channel. He just put up a video for Admiral Doom. Thank you, my brother. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you. May the fires always burn bright here and within each and every one of you. Be excellent to each other and always speak friend to enter.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.